Hello, what's up guys? This is Delta Warfare. Welcome back to another episode of Friday Night Recap.
Friday Night Recap.
First question is from NMX101 and he asks, what is your favorite type of sandwich? Alright, so my favorite type of sandwich, I don't know, people said that, you used to say it, I'm old. So my favorite type of sandwich, I guess, like if I'm actually going to just eat like a plain sandwich, I would actually have like ham, I would have turkey, and I would have cheese. And there's different types of bread out there. You got wheat bread, you got white bread. I prefer white bread myself for a sandwich. And as it goes for mayonnaise or mayo, it actually depends on what mood I am in that day. So basically I can just go with or without mayonnaise on my sandwich. And that's literally it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Next question is from Jeremy Phillips and he asks, what do you think of the new Tomb Raider game being on Xbox One and not on PS4 or PC? Alright, so that's a pretty good question, I will say. I mean, right now all I have is a PlayStation 4. I do have a PC, but I don't really play games on there, and I don't have an Xbox One. So as it goes for Tomb Raider, I will say that I wasn't actually, into the Tomb Raider series. I will say that. Don't get me wrong, I like Tomb Raider and all that. I really do. But I just haven't really been into one of those, Tomb Raider series, if that actually makes sense. But I don't think it'll only come out on Xbox One. I think maybe that, it might start out on Xbox One and then later on it might, get pushed to PlayStation 4 and PC. Or when it comes out, they might just put it on all platforms. You just really, you never know. It's really just up to the developer. Next question is from Jeremy Phillips and he asks, do you think there will be a The Last of Us 2? Alright guys, before we answer this question, I'm going to have a little backstory. So when The Last of Us actually came out on PlayStation 3, I actually did play it. I had an Xbox 360 and a PlayStation 3. And when I first played it, I actually really enjoyed the game. I seriously did. Then the PS4 came out and eventually Last of Us Remastered came out and I got both of those and I played The Last of Us again. Really, honestly, I would say the only difference between that was graphics wise. So with that being said, I have played The Last of Us. Of course I have. I beat it I believe 2-3 times. I don't even remember how many times. But, I mean, I don't know. I guess they could actually make The Last of Us 2, maybe. I mean, but I don't think they will, to be honest. I mean, that's just my opinion. I honestly don't think they will. But, I mean, I guess somehow, some way they could actually make The Last of Us 2, maybe. I'm not really too sure about that, but honestly, I don't think there will be The Last of Us 2. Next question is from Jeremy Phillips and he asks, are you going to get Batman Arkham Knight? Alright, Batman Arkham Knight, I'm not really too sure about that one. There's a lot of great games coming out. I know God of War 3 Remastered is coming out in July. I believe Elder Scrolls Online comes out soon in July as well. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, you already know. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And you can't forget about Uncharted 4. You just can't forget about that. Also, I'm not really too sure. I'm a fanboy of Assassin's Creed, but Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I'm not really too sure if I'm going to get that one or not. I'm not really too sure about that. But to answer your question, I really haven't put that much thought into Batman. I'm going to be honest. I really haven't put that much thought into it. So I can't really answer this question with a yes or no. So I'm just going to answer it with a maybe. Next question is from NMX101 and he asks, do you like watching horror movies? As it goes for horror movies, I'm going to be honest, I don't really like horror movies that much. I'll be honest, I really don't. Now, I'm not one of those guys that, react to horror movies like they just jump up out of their seat and go crazy and just scream and all that. So yeah, I'm not really one of those people. Now, I will say I'm not Mr. Old Tough Guy. I mean, I have watched movies that have scared me, but I'm just not over dramatic. I'll be honest, I'm not. But yeah, as it goes for horror movies, I'll watch them, but I just honestly I don't know, I don't prefer them really. Next question is from Jeremy Phillips and he asks, what do you think of Uncharted 4 being pushed back to 2016? Alright, so Uncharted 4 being pushed back to 2016, I'll be honest, I am kind of upset about that. I mean, Really, not really, because I mean, it was at the last day of the year, so it was kind of like close to 2016 anyway. But I mean, it is kind of, because I'm waiting for it. I really am. I'm waiting for that game. I mean, I've been in, the Uncharted hype train since like ever. I don't even know how to explain it. And I have just been into the Uncharted series as well. And I just really enjoy the Uncharted series. So I'm really hyped for that game. So when it gets pushed back, of course I'm going to be a little bit mad, but you also got to understand, they're trying to make it the best that they can by pushing it back as well, because, they're trying to get everything right in the way that they want it. At least that's the way I look at it. So in the end, I can see why, they pushed it back. And honestly, we just got to be patient. We just gotta be patient and we just gotta wait for greatness. Alright guys, that's all the questions that we have for this episode of FNR Recap. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a like down below to support this video. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to become part of Team Warfare today. Also, while you're down there leaving a like and supporting this video, don't forget to leave your question for next week's video. And normally at this part, I would say, here's the recap, but I mean, there's not gonna be a recap because I didn't actually make any videos. But don't worry, calm down, it's okay. We will definitely have videos, hopefully, this week. I use every gun, back to our normal schedule. Everything's going back to normal. So once again, guys, thank you for all the support. I do appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and end this video here. Once again, thanks for watching.